Hey again, everyone. Tech Sergeant Beddard here. I know it's been a couple weeks since we posted, but thanks for sticking around. Today, I want to talk about something that is kind of like a current event in the Air Force over the last couple months. But as you all may know, the new Chief of Staff of the Air Force, General Alvin, was confirmed, and he sent out a memo the first week of November talking about his intent as you progress in your career and as everyone else develops. Knowing the intent of your commanding officers and those above you and how to execute is crucial to your success as a follower and an airman, and it eventually will help you as a leader one day. But as we know, the former Chief of Staff of the Air Force, General C.Q. Brown, his phrase for his intent was accelerating change or losing. That's a really good way to, get your force into a rhythm that's ready for a potential war. General Alvin is kind of fitting in the same framework that General C.Q. Brown left before he took over the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff position. And I'll read you something that is out of the memo that General Alvin wrote a couple weeks ago. Secretary Kendall has led the Department of the Air Force in focusing the acceleration on not only modernizing our capabilities, but the type of deep, honest assessment into all parts of our Air Force needed to execute the National Defense Strategy and to better optimize us for the strategic environment we face. We know this assessment is necessary but not sufficient. Together we face a security environment which grows more complex by the day and a pacing competitor which continues to advance at an alarming rate. The attributes of the changing character of war are ones well suited for our service. Speed, tempo, range, agility, flexibility, precise lethality, and resilience have been the hallmarks of air power since our inception. Therefore, we have a responsibility to lead and advance the integration of the joint force to achieve excellence in these characteristics. The future holds ambiguity, but our task is clear. We must now follow through. So after this statement, General Alvin goes into several sub-points on following through and what to specifically follow through on. I'm not going to go through every single one, but one that stuck out to me that I want to talk about is the last one. He highlights this as his most important intention to follow through. So he says, most importantly, we must follow through. We must follow through on our commitment to the success of the team. This includes demanding and protecting an environment in which all airmen can reach their full potential. It means uplifting our wingmen while holding ourselves accountable for our actions. It means removing barriers while maintaining and enforcing standards. It means all access leadership, top down, peer-to-peer, and even leading up. So this speaks to me because the Air Force as a whole, no matter what unit you're in, you're always going to be a part of a team. And in order to be successful in your career, you always have to be thinking of the team. It's never an individual effort. When you're thinking of yourself, and you have your own separate agenda, that can get in the way of the team dynamic. Because when this is going to sound corny, but when when everybody's working together, we all win. And teamwork makes the dream work. Like it also sounds kind of cheesy as well, but we have to make the team priorities the main priorities. We have to uplift our wingmen. Uplifting your wingmen means checking on them, giving them the recognition they deserve, winning awards, promoting, getting assignments, getting opportunities that they deserve. Giving back is what uplifting your wingmen means. Holding ourselves accountable for our actions. We're not perfect. I think emotional intelligence dictates that we have to agree that we're all humans. We all make mistakes, but we also have to be accountable for those mistakes. So making mistakes is okay to a point. You have to learn that if you make that mistake again, you haven't learned anything. So you have to be accountable for your actions. Removing barriers while maintaining and enforcing standards. Removing barriers. Don't play favorites with people when you're enforcing standards. Everybody is subject to the United States Air Force standards. There's no reason why you should treat one person differently than the next. Remove those barriers. This one was really good. I like this last little point. He said it means all access leadership. That means top down, peer to peer, and leading up. The one thing I like about that I haven't heard before is leading up. And those are your hard charging senior airmen or even A1C. I've seen A1Cs lead up before. They take the initiative and they don't wait. They don't wait for the green light, especially when they know it's something they have to do. Rising to the occasion, sounding the alarm. Not for the fame, not for the attention, but for the betterment of the team. Like, that is what leading up is. And it falls in that. What up, dude?
Leading up is very important to our force because these airmen are going to be NCOs and they're going to be leading us into the future. You know, some of these airmen are going to commission. Some of these airmen are going to be potentially in the same seat as the Chief of Staff of the Air Force. It's good for them to have the initiative and to lead up now, so that way when the time comes later down the road, it becomes second nature. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to say thank you to all the followers, and if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, share with your friends. If there's anything you want to hear us talk about, just shoot us a message and we will make that happen. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.